Hey Leo, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your first week of May general love readings. Now keep in mind, because these are general readings, they can't possibly apply to every single person that's watching. But if you would like a personal reading, the link and all other information is in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome. And in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. For all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge... Yeah, cards hopping out already. Look at that. The Four of Wands. I'm going to tell you why that's funny to me. I always charge both of my decks on top of crystal organite pucks, and doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for our reading. And I also charge both decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope you guys are doing okay. There are currently no reversals in either one of my decks. So if we get any reversals after I shuffle, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you guys today. So I laughed when I seen that Four of my elbow accidentally hit the deck, and we seen the Four of Wands, right? When I was meditating over you guys' energy, the song that I heard was The Way I Am by Ingrid Michaelson. I actually had to like type in the lyrics and look it up here on YouTube because I literally have not heard that song for years. Like, I'm not even joking. And when I was meditating and shuffling the cards, I'm sorry, I'm eating the halls. I've been doing readings all day, so my throat's getting sore. I literally heard that song, and I kid you, I'm not joking, I haven't heard that song in years. Probably, I think the last time I heard that song was when I was breastfeeding my daughter. She'll be 11, right? In 2 days. So I haven't heard this song in a decade, literally, and I heard that song as I was shuffling over you guys' cards. So I know without a shadow of a doubt that that's aligned with the message that I'm meant to give you guys today. So when I heard that song, when I asked the question about, you know, how does that relate, what is it, what message am I supposed to give you guys, I feel like a lot of you all literally feel like you found the one, somebody who accepts everything about you, somebody who, the things that make you the most insecure, it's like they worship that, or they think it's so attractive. Like, they find it, to those little quirks to be the most attractive things to them. And it just baffles you how this is like, what is this? You know, also, this could be vice versa. You know, the things, somebody could feel this way about you, like you are literally the one because you accept everything about them, everything that they feel like is a flaw, everything that they feel like is unattractive. They feel like you put them on a pedestal and make them feel better about themselves. I really feel that energy strongly, okay? So let's get your cards. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, single woman, single man. This person has been single for a minute. Because this, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is very comfortable in their singlehood. And I feel like they're no longer going to be single. This could be you. You could have earth sign placements in your chart, and even if you don't, you could just be single at the moment. And I feel like this person looks at you as a prize. Like, literally, I really feel like this person looks at you as a prize. Let's hold the cards down to get additional messages. Yep, somebody just dealt with a heartbreak. And like I said, that ties back to the energy that I heard, like the song The Way I Am. Like, somebody in a past relationship, they were really beaten down about little quirks about them, or about things about them that, you know. Okay, so I'm hearing finances, especially with that Nine of Pentacles, and I'm picking up strongly for, even though it's a female on the card, a lot of males may have dealt with someone who made them feel small about their finances. But this new person doesn't make you feel like that. They make you feel like, okay, let's do this together. We'll build together. That's what I'm hearing for male Leo specifically. And that was heartbreaking because you felt like you were giving your all. You felt like you were doing your best, and then it wasn't being acknowledged. And for the females, I'm feeling more so like this is how this person feels about you. Like you are more open-minded towards them. You're basically saying like, okay, let's build towards this. You know, I'm going to work with you. Because in the past, they had somebody who really made them feel small. That's what I'm picking up for a great deal of you guys. As we part the deck, you have the Death card, Death and Rebirth. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. But if anything, I feel like with the Death and Rebirth, you know, this person came out of this heartbreak and they're ready to heal and move forward. And I know anytime we see cards and they have horses or devices of movement, you see how there's a horse moving into the future. You know, it's going this way, which means they're going into the future. This person is healing and they're ready for something serious. And I feel like at one point you or this individual were kind of blocking out love. Because if you look at it, it's the Three of Swords, but you see how the Two Swords at the bottom is like crossing the heart, like they're crossing, protecting themselves. At one point, you or this other individual was not even trying to be open to love, but you're healing with that Death card. Definitely, absolutely. And I just said healing. right? Ooh, look at that. And it's coming up right next to the Three of Swords. The Star card is wish fulfillment, and it's also healing. The Star card is healing. I just said you are healing. You know, a lot of you all are healing. This person that you're dealing with is healing. Most definitely with a Star card, and right next to it you have the Three of Swords in reverse. They're coming out of this heartbreak. You or this individual. And you're ready to move forward into something new. Most definitely. You know, because this other person, this past interest made you or them feel like small. Like I said, the Emperor upright is about somebody who is the master of their domain. They're financially abundant, they're emotionally abundant, they have respect. I feel like this other person, this last partnership made you feel, again, I keep hearing the word small. This person did not make you feel like the royalty that you feel like you are, especially if this is a Leo and not a cross watcher. If it's a Leo, because you know Leos, you guys are all about, you know, feeling like the king and queen of the jungle, feeling like, you know, regal. And that's exactly what the hell the Emperor is. Regal. Very strong, very dominant, very powerful. They know who they are. And when I said, remember earlier, and I feel like it's you, Leo, remember earlier in the Three of Swords, we seen the two swords crossed at the bottom? Same thing. And then now you had a Page of Wands. This is your energy in reverse. You know, some of you guys are really coming out of being guarded in your emotions, because for a lot of y'all, you have finally found someone that you feel like accepts you for who you are. Some of you guys may not be seeing that, because you had this Two of Swords, but again, she's blindfolded, and then you see how you have this Four of Cups. It's a huge cup being offered, but this person isn't reaching for this cup. This person is almost like not certain that it's true. Not certain that it's real, not certain that it's meant for them. And I feel like for a lot of you guys also, you're feeling like you're not sure if you could trust it, because you're scared to trust it, because you feel like, you know, what if it turns out like this last situation? What if this person doesn't see in you what you know you are, right? Or what if they treat you the same way the last person did? A lot of sword energy, because when I just shuffled, I've seen swords again. So you guys have the Page of Swords. So some of you guys could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual coming in. And this person speaks, I'm hearing that this person speaks life into you. Because, you know, pages are communication. I feel like this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual literally speaks life into you. Like they speak very highly of you, is what I'm picking up. Judgment card. You might have a history with this person, because the Judgment card is about reconciliation. You know, bringing something back from the dead. Major Arcana, which means it's meant to be aligned on your path right now. High Priestess in reverse. I'm not going to take it, but look at that. Wow, these energies are so aligned. You see how their body language is almost the same? Look at how their bodies are. So you have the High Priestess. You're not following your intuition. And I feel like your intuition is throwing you off, because it's not your intuition that you're listening to, it's your ego. For a lot of you guys, because you're feeling, I do feel fear. I feel like someone, and it's interesting because I'm hearing that somebody might be ready to bolt. You see how she's going in a different direction from this High Priestess. A lot of you guys are needing to listen to your intuition, but a lot of you all are listening to upright, you're listening to your intuition. In reverse, you're listening to your ego. Your ego has you really fearing that this person isn't going to see you for who you truly know you are. And again, this could be this person. It doesn't have to be you. I'm saying it's you because this is the reading for Leo. But you could be dealing with someone, you know, who feels like they're not using their intuition. They feel like, okay, this is going to be the same. Let me just get out of here. Because the World card is about travel. Also about distance. And also about, you could be dealing with someone who's a different ethnicity than you, right? I know I wasn't meant to take these cards. I just intuitively knew that it wasn't. But, you know, those are messages that I'm meant to talk to you about. Those are underlying messages. Yeah, I'm picking up strong that somebody could be... Okay, I didn't flip up so I couldn't see what it was. A lot of you guys could be dealing with someone who is a different ethnicity than you. Look at that. I knew it. 9 of Cups. You guys seen me shuffling that 9 of Cups. Some of you guys, you know, some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Because with the High Priestess, we had the Pisces. And then you have the 9 of Cups. This person is wish fulfillment. And this person sees you as wish fulfillment. Look at that, definitely. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Wands. That's your energy, Leo. This person makes you feel victorious. This person makes you feel like a prize. This person makes you feel like you're a winner, like you've won a prize. Hell, they feel the same way about you. Again, Queen of Cups. So some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, individual. Also, I said swords. A lot of people don't know this, but you really have to look it up. This is a fact. The Queen of Cups is Cancer and it's also Gemini. Because we did see that swords energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer or a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. There was some conflict with this individual. So, and you know, I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is a reconciliation. Because remember, we seen that Judgment card, that's reconciliation. So some of you guys have had conflict with this individual in the past. And there's going to be some communication between you and this individual, most definitely. The Tower card, Major Arcana. There was some conflict. And I feel like both parties, because you see how you have two people being tossed out of that tower, both parties suffered from this. Both parties suffered from that separation. As we part the deck so we can shuffle, what did I say? A lot of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign. Now, keep in mind, we've seen the Three of Swords earlier, and now we're seeing the Four of Swords. And if you look at this, you got 1, 2, 3 swords right over their heart chakra. Heartbreak. There was a great deal of heartbreak. But if you notice, right up under his bed, there's one more sword. And for me, that's always like a sign of there's one more fight for this situation, which makes me think that there's going to be a reconciliation with somebody who has air and water in their chart, or air sign and a water sign. Most definitely. 10 of Pentacles, and then you have the Tower card in reverse. One to come out of this Tower card moment to have this 10 of Pentacles. A life partnership. Someone that you can see a future with, and this person sees a future with you. I feel like right now with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and then the 10 of Pentacles right next to it, I feel like at the time when you two first connected, neither one of you were ready for this, you know? And now it's coming back around with the Wheel. Because the Wheel of Fortune, right, is moving towards the future, but it's coming back around. Definitely, that's why we're seeing the Judgment card, reconciliation. This is somebody from your past, most definitely, yeah. Most definitely. Because now the Wheel of Fortune is upright, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like in the past, there was a disconnect, either due to an earth sign being in, you know, somehow in the mix. Look at that. And I was just going to say, ready to say either due to an earth sign being in the mix, or because someone's finances weren't together. But I feel like more so is that somebody was dealing with an earth sign, and there was some third party situation. This is the second time we got this Three of Swords. So you guys could have possibly split from an air sign. Because remember, the Three of Swords, Swords is air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you guys could have separated from an air sign because there was a earth sign involved. Look at the Three of Swords in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So let's clarify. And I want you to keep in mind that there are reversals in these decks, but both of your cards are upright. You have the Nine of Cups upright, and then you have the Queen of Cups upright. I feel like both of you guys are going to be very emotional when you reconcile. This is definitely a card reconciliation, and I know that because if you look behind our head, I always see this. You see how it's like lightning right over her head? Like you both have been thinking about each other a lot. Sleepless nights. Definitely. Because you see how her back is facing this Nine of Cups. It's like you or this person don't expect things to come back together. You guys don't expect there to be a reconciliation. Look, the only card that popped up, the World card, again. The World card. And we seen the World card the first time. Like I said, I feel like for you, with your general energy being a Nine of Cups, clarified by Major Arcana, the World card, and look at it. You see how this figure right here is looking in the direction of the Nine of Cups? I feel strongly like at one point when you connected with this individual, there could have been a third party situation, most definitely, because I feel like it was an earth sign involved. And, you know, now it's time for this to come back around. You know, now it's time for you and this person to reconnect. I feel like it was, look at that, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Wands, your energy. I feel like when you met this person, you were with someone else, you were in another relationship. But you and this person just clicked, and you and this person were meant to connect. I always say that with this card, you have this red thread here, this red cloth here, and it always reminds me of the red string of fate. If you don't know what that is, there's so many videos here on YouTube talking about it. You know, this was, you see how the circle, and at each intersection of it, it's like this red string fuses this circle together, binds this sword, this, and I said sword on accident. Well, there's no such thing as accidents. I said sword. So you guys are, a lot of you guys are definitely dealing with an air sign. It binds this circle together. you should really, I'm going to look and see if I can find a video for it. So make sure you always look in the description box of my videos, because I always leave like information, right? Red String of Fate, you know, this is about destiny. You were meant to come into alignment with this person at a certain time. You guys pre-planned this before you even got here. And there's going to be such a maze of different events that's going to happen in both of you guys' life. And you would have never known that you were going to come into contact with this person. But here you go. You know, one or both of you could have been in a relationship. Different things happen. But somehow the universe always makes sure that you two are aligned. And I feel like that's the case. And this person is your wish fulfillment. You both are each other's wish fulfillment. Most definitely. And I know that this person, like I said, this person makes you feel like you're sitting high on the throne. This person thinks highly of you. Let's get a clarifying card. Yeah, okay. Clarifying card, the Queen of Cups, the Moon card. I feel like emotions were being concealed. Both of you guys were holding how you felt to each other, to yourself. You were keeping it to yourself. You were definitely keeping these emotions to yourself, because the Moon card is about things unseen, things unknown, things, hidden truths. Most definitely hidden truths. You know, and both of you guys, and I said that with this Queen, you guys are both in your head about each other. You know what I mean? Look at this lightning around her head. You know, you both think about each other. Also with this Moon, I'm feeling like some of you guys may be dreaming about each other. You guys may be visiting each other in each other's dreams. I know that sounds like so off kilter, but I really do feel like that. You know, I'm getting like this night vibe, like, you know. And it's interesting because you see how in the back there's like a moon right here, but right behind is like a sun. Like this person, you guys are like the sun and the moon, yin and yang, night and day. You know, you guys just complete each other. This is like, you see how they're both different, but they're both like wolves or dogs or whatever it is. It's like you guys literally are different, but in a way that's complementary, if that makes sense. And this, and wow, okay, and I just noticed that both of your clarifiers are major arcana. You know what I mean? This is things that are definitely aligned with right now. None of your cards, every single one of your cards is upright. None of your cards are in reverse. And you guys seen there are reversals in these decks. Every single one of your cards are upright. So I'm telling you, this is happening now. Like this is things that's going on right now in your life. I'm really being strongly drawn to this 9. Within the next 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months. And I know that sounds a little far, but 9 could be very influential. You could have separated or stopped contacting this person 9 weeks ago. I'm not feeling like it's 9 days. You could have not been talking to this person for 9 weeks, 9 months. There could have been some type of disconnect between you and this individual. But I'm going to tell you, with the clarifier being the World card, there's going to be a reconciliation. It's going to be a coming back full circle, because now it's time for the two of you to reconnect and connect. And like I said with the song that I heard, I feel like this reconnection is coming back to you, because I feel like somebody is really realizing finally that what they may have taken for granted, what they didn't see before, what they have taken for granted, they're starting to realize that this person is my life partner. My red string is attached to this individual. I'm going to definitely leave the link to the red string of fate in the description box below, because I want you guys to look at it. It's a very short video, and usually even with my personal readings for my clients, I always pick this energy up and I leave it in the description box for their readings. I want you guys to watch it. It's probably like 4 or 5 minutes long. It's not long. You should watch it, because there's definitely some soulmate, life partner ties in this energy field. Most definitely, you know, you both feel like this person is your life. Look, it's interesting because look at him. He's taking he's cheering, like giving a toast to the World card. Like finally, somebody who gets me. And it ties me back to that song, The Way I Am. Like this, you both accept each other. Even though there's so many differences between the two of you, you both accept each other wholeheartedly. But at first, neither one of you were acknowledging that. You know, you were holding it to yourself, keeping your emotions to yourself. But I don't feel like either one of you can do that anymore. I don't think anyone wants to. Strong air sign, water sign energy. The Moon, Pisces, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups. Strong, strong, strong water sign energy. And then also Gemini. The Queen of Cups is Gemini also. And then we have some sword cards. So you guys are looking at water and air, predominantly Gemini. Okay? So Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, individuals, as always, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. Bye.